They used to give him a fire hose. He would just spray it in the air. Tell Demery it's time to go. Okay. How's it going, guys? I really need to light this cigar
That celebration.
What?
The celebration.
Celebration. Look how brown this wrapper is.
Oh yeah, I forgot we're live.
What?
What's up, homies? Did you do the radio intro for anyone who's watching?
No. What are you getting? Okay. For anyone that's listening, it's Saturday and we're at the shop. So make sure that you are ready with your keyboards and able to put your cigar down at any given time in order to enter in important information like where are you, what are you smoking, and how many drinks you had last night. We do know that there are celebrities. We want you to know there are celebrities in the house. Hey, can you sing a little Frankie Blue Eyes for us this morning?
I just did earlier. Oh.
Well, we weren't live.
Yeah. Come fly with me, let's fly away.
That's beautiful. That sets the tone.
Something to the moon. Da, da, da.
Ask Demery, he was around when that song came out.
Acapulco Bay.
Acapulco Bay.
Acapulco Bay. That sounds like someplace where Demery would go. Come on, Tammy, let's go to Acapulco Bay. It's on sale for $98 for a week. Hey,
Darren's in. Jared Jordan's in. Philip Mathis is in. Let's see, Darren Chaffee. He's still in Mexico.
come on.
Yeah, he's getting it. What's up, everybody? What's happening? Give this thing a share in 2 minutes. Not yet.
I didn't tell him to share it. I was in the middle.
Did you do your radio voice?
I did a lot of radio voice.
Okay.
Coming to you live. We're live. Well, radio. Coming to you live.
You know what I should do is give like an extremely special price on something for the people that are listening to us live before we go on. Like have a benefit. I don't know what that is, but it'd be a really cool idea.
Yeah, we gotta get close now. 52.
51 sec. Look at all that stuff.
There we go. Good.
I'm jacked about the snob.
Getting ready to go live. Getting ready to go live. We got 30 seconds. Let's just start getting these things.
Oh, you want to talk about being blind? I got it.
You got it? 20. Let's give it 10 seconds on the other channels and then we'll go live. Perfect. We're here. That's good. Let's go here. We'll go here. Oh, us. We're live here. We're live here. 3, 2, 1.
Boom. It is Saturday.
At the shop.
Holy cow, was that a way to come in?
That was
That was
good.
strong.
For how shitty you've been doing all
And
morning.
today has been a sluggish day, but now when I see Demery right behind us,
Good
I know
morning.
I am going 100 miles an hour compared to his ass.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Because on today's show, we have...
Did someone say awesome?
These headlines are not good.
Bite me. We're introducing a new segment today, but it's a secret. Man, is that old.
And...
Are you blind?
No, but you are. Didn't even see it coming.
Hey,
Don't
one more.
retaliate.
One more.
All right, what?
Don't be a snob.
I like that. Good. Good morning. It's going to get better than what it's been.
Hey, Deborah.
Please give this a share. I'll hit an old man in public.
You just did, you dickhead.
And I just watched it come through. Oh, man. So, good morning to you.
Yeah, I'm going to have to call in Life Flight.
I am on the edge right
I have
now.
a concussion right now.
Okay, so let's get into it. For those of you who are joining us on Cigars and Guns and Tales from the Lounge, that's Pops.
That's me, and that's my kid Brandon, and he's a little bitch.
Don't encourage that. Don't encourage that. Oh shit! Yeah, I can feel this is gonna be a good.
Our show is exactly like everybody else's.
Yeah, professional.
Yeah,
but
you can literally see your fingerprints on my face.
You're a little bitch. Okay.
No.
But what we have is this is Saturday at the Shop. This is our Saturday morning podcast that we do every Friday.
Yeah, except it's Saturday
At the Shop. It's Saturday at the Shop, so give this a share.
We don't do anything really on Friday.
We don't. We don't do anything because we
do
save
stuff
up
on
all our energy.
Tuesday.
We save up all our planning and our energy to come in here. We get in early. We get it set up. And then we completely don't do anything until 10 minutes before the show.
That sounds good. We should make a note of that and maybe do that.
Let's put that in the notes.
I like that.
But let's do this. Let's talk a little bit about Little Elm Craft House and what's happening there.
Yeah.
And how you can support Little Elm Craft House and also what we're doing and also what Distretto's doing.
Yeah, let's do that. Little Elm Craft House is they're near and dear to our heart. They're also near and dear to our shop, and the guys that have a true appreciation for craft beers, and these guys do a great job. COVID has kicked them right in the marbles.
Yeah.
And so they're trying to make some things work. So ICC has tried to assist. If you go in, you get a Little Elm Craft House
Get a
growler or two, because they can do that and let you haul that out. Bring a receipt in here, and we'll let you buy a cigar and get one free of greater or of lesser value.
Greater value.
Of greater value.
That's
that
a
would
good value
be even
too.
better. Those guys
also, kicking over to Distretto. Distretto is echoing that call, and you go in, you buy something, DM the receipt. Is that correct, Robert? DM the receipt to Distretto Coffee Roasters, the best damn coffee roasters on this side of the Mississippi, west of the Missouri. I don't know any other coffee roasters, but they're the best.
You know your directions pretty well, though.
But with that, you do that, DM a receipt, and they will send you free samples. And if you haven't tried Distretto coffee,
Tell them you want to try the ICC blend, because that is magic.
It's magic.
It is magic.
It is a Nicaraguan Mexican blend, correct?
Really, really good.
Really good.
So it looks like old John fell asleep on the question mark key.
Grizz has really come through with a lot of this lately. I have a feeling he's been hacked by Russian spies.
Yeah, either that or he's on like an Apple One or something. So
that's it. Rodney Smith is in. Hey, do us a favor, everyone. Just share this.
Share it.
Or watch party it.
Just
do
share
whatever
it.
you like to do. Give it a share. Okay,
Our friends at Little Elm Craft House said they love us, so we love them too, and we're
much love right back.
We're just like the IRS. We're just here to help.
Yeah, that's right. I want to, because Rodney Smith is in, I want to talk
And did someone say awesome?
Yes, we did.
Thank you.
Awesome. Now, this is, okay, I got to be honest here. I got to be honest.
This could be the coolest package in the history of packaging.
I know, but it's not complete because I smoked a couple of cigars.
You jackass. I noticed that we only had 380 of that one cigar.
Well,
there was an equal distribution, so we could do 45 packages afterwards.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Tell them you screwed it up.
All right,
whatever.
so here's what's up.
Did you smoke the cigars that were in that? Can you ground a 30-year-old kid?
Here's what it is. This is the Frankie Blue Eyes Barrel Pick, first ever ICC and SSW collab.
What it illustrates is that we don't mess around.
We don't mess around. This is launched. This is also sold out of the 200 boxes. However, you can still put your name in on this, and
get
be
a
part
chance.
of
Yes,
of
get
the
a
lottery
chance to
system.
win in the lottery system.
Check this.
But this bottle was is a special bottle of Jack Daniels that the barrel was picked here, and some of the ICC Bourbon Society guys got to do it, along with the SSW admins, got to come in and do it.
Frankie Blue Eyes.
So there's that special barrel, and the barrel is right here. So we're going to tell you about that in a second. So inside there
There will be 3 cigars in there.
there will be 3. Right now it looks like there's 1.
Well, tomatoes, I smoke the rest of the cigars. And what it is you'll get 3 blended cigars for this barrel.
How good is the Crux?
There are 2 Crux.
There are
same
2
blend,
Crux on the Limitada platform.
and the principle
Not available.
is awesome.
The principal is a very small run that Darren did in a project he was going to do with Angel's Envy, infusing the cigar with Angel's Envy tobacco. Angel's Envy was bought out by Bacardi. So that deal fell apart. So we got the 380 sticks that were remaining. It uses a Katui wrapper.
I think he sent like 364.
Is that what it is, dickhead? And I haven't had one yet because I was trying to make sure that everybody got theirs.
Well,
But
that's
you
what you
apparently are in a different
Echelon.
realm. Yeah, whatever. But anyway, this cigar uses a Katui wrapper. What's that mean to you besides bless you, right? Is it's very porous and it absorbs. So
Yep.
those cigars are going to go into this barrel that those bottles came from, and we're going to let those age for a couple of weeks.
Now, Frank, my neighbor, Frank, good morning if you're up, because I know we were up way too late last night. He had a great idea what we could do with the barrel even after this. Stick it in a wood chip or use it as smoking chips.
I like it.
That'd be cool as hell, wouldn't it?
I like it. And you know who's got a wood chipper?
I don't know.
I bet you Ray does. He's got everything.
I bet Ray has a
Ray
wood
has-
chipper. If there was one person I would think, where is Ray this morning?
I don't know. I got a great business
Volcan,
idea for him
good
too.
morning. Oh, man. good
So
morning.
anyway, what else is
Burgundy
in
geek.
that? What else is in that kit?
Oh, you get a cutter and a lighter.
Well, let's don't just say it's just a cutter and a lighter.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's not just a cutter and a lighter.
Dummy-proof cutter. It's a straight cutter with the Someone Say Whiskey logo on it. It has a backer on it,
Stainless steel.
and good quality, good quality.
Extremely
and it
high
makes it so your cigar won't be over.
It's probably our best-selling cutter besides the Trilogy Punch.
And then you'll get this cool. I don't think there's flame. Yep. Little
That is
dual
a
torch.
Yeah, it's a dual torch.
ICC'd out.
ICC'd out. So you get 2 branded cigars, and then we were going to have 45 4-packs, 2 Crux and 2 of the Principals that were going to be in a secondary pack, but it doesn't seem like the math is going to work out on that because Jackwagon over here keeps smoking them all. So
If
what
you
we're going to
smoke
do,
one, you're gonna realize it.
well, then there might not be any ever available because I
good
want
with-
that Crux.
I'm good with that never being available.
We could hoard that.
I'm telling you.
So
I've learned with the
don't
house
say
stick,
what I'm about to say.
Don't mess with that. Stay tuned as we decide what we're going to do with it, because I learned this lesson with a lot of cigars. They come in, I don't smoke them. I hear from all these other dickheads in here how good they are.
Yeah.
And they're gone.
Yeah.
I'm out of that game.
Lot of offenders around here in that area.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, so when I say someone say awesome, someone say whiskey, join it. Join Someone Say Whiskey. That's how you make it happen.
Yep.
And I could not be more proud of the way this finished product works out. I'm telling you, as a group, what we're trying to do with newbies, what Someone Say Whiskey does with their base, we're providing value. And there's a lot of groups that are just places to sit and bitch, but we're actually providing value, and no one does it like Someone Say Whiskey, and it's been a match made in heaven. So
Agreed. Very well said. I feel as though this show is really, it started off rocky,
I was setting you up.
but it was
I
good.
came in soft thinking that you were thinking, oh, great, I got to drag Dad around again. And
Yeah.
now look what's happening.
Yeah.
I'm dragging you around.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. So let's introduce a new segment. It's called,
I
it's
can't
called,
wait to
you ready for this?
Don't put your hand up there so fast.
I just got to loosen it up. What's hot and what's snot?
Come on.
No, I'm not going to snot on you. But what's hot and what's snot?
What? I don't know about this segment. You've
We
said that
need-
4 times now. I don't know what the hell it is.
What's hot is to tell people what's hot in the shop right now.
Ooh, I like that. What's
Yeah.
the snot mean?
You'll find out.
Oh, Christ.
Put your mask on.
What's up, Cigar Block? Tuning in from Omaha Cigar. Who else is in here? Sean Ratz is in.
Hey, tell us where you're coming in from, and we'll do our best
Chris Green,
to
yes.
say
Topo Chico.
good morning to you. Our friends from Omaha, all we can say is get your ass over to Big Fred's and get us a pizza and ship it down to us. Maybe throw a couple of runs in there, and if maybe one Valentino's just for the ride.
And a couple twin bings, please.
Twin Bings and Runza double cheeseburger and a cheese Runza.
Runza sucks.
Runza's the best. No, Broncos is the best.
Thank you.
Yeah, can tell we're from Omaha.
Let's just continue on. This isn't adding value.
So what's...
Ooh, from Tennessee. Oh, yeah, that's Preston and Magnolia. From Tennessee.
There they are. Can we call her Maggie?
Yeah.
Okay. That may piss her off beyond all belief.
I
She's
know.
like, nobody calls me Maggie.
We
But we love those guys. Appreciate you guys coming in.
Aren't you going to say hi to them in their native tongue?
How y'all... No, it's not that. It's... good day, mate. It's
There
like
it
that.
is.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, there it
Straight
is.
from... I mean, your inflection was perfect.
Yeah.
What do we got? My
Sound like
bad.
I'm from
With
Tennessee.
coffee. Good morning, brother.
Hold on. Can I stop before we get into the what's hot and what's not?
If you try to light it with...
Can I light a cigar?
No, because that doesn't have fuel in it. That's... Oh, I thought that was mine.
No, I put fuel in it. It's kind of like my car. I put fuel in it too. I drive your car, and it's the orange light is now like a shade of red.
Come on. I know. I just know that
You're
car
the
so
only
well.
guy that has the yellow light on a gas speedometer burn out because it's on so much.
I know the car so well. I have 55.4 miles from the time that light goes on until I'm sitting on the side of the road. That's valuable information.
To somebody.
But
Okay, so
this
here's our new segment, and I also want to give a shout out to our friendly insurance agent, Doug Heisler, HI Insurance. We love those guys to pieces, except for when he takes away great sections of our show called "What You Packing." But apparently, insurance companies get a little nervous when you're pointing a 50 cal at the screen.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it, but anyway. What you packing? If you're packing something, let us know what it is. But we've replaced it with what's hot and what's not.
Okay,
So we're going to talk a little bit
new
about
segment.
these are the top 10 cigars so far this week.
Fire away.
Of no shock to me.
You're starting from number 1.
You want me to start from number 10?
Yeah, it's a countdown.
Okay. Accomplice White Label Toro.
Never fails. I spoke about it last night. It's the cigar that ruins a lot of other manufacturers' chances of getting
There's
in.
Perdomo, Rocky, and basically most of the Fuente line won't be here because they can't make a cigar that touches that cigar for the money.
Yep. Perfect.
Not even close. I double dog dare you to bring in any of those and do an A/B test.
$7.
The cigar that I just lit, the Aladino Rothschild Habano Vintage. So this cigar was made about 5 years ago, and our friends with Aladino, and these guys know how to do tobacco right. They're out of Honduras, but they wrapped a Habano wrapper around this cigar because when they had the Corojo wrapper on it, it just didn't get any traction.
Okay.
Didn't sell, so they had the cigars sitting there. They get 5 years of age on them, and then they throw a Habano wrapper on it, and all of a sudden it's magic. So they put 50 in a box. They're like $6.50.
How's that make sense?
It doesn't. A cigar with 5 years of age. But keep in mind, Padron, which is a phenomenal cigar, does this all day long because they're aging their cigars 2 to 3 years. This has 5 years of age on it. We'll get into a little section here in a little bit about some cigars that were 10 years old 3 years ago. But this particular cigar is brand new to the humidor this week, and it's our number 9 seller. The Patoro Exo, you're gonna see a theme here. Patoro Exo Salamone, one of my top 10 favorite cigars that I've ever smoked in my entire life.
Dope is dope. You ever smoke.
The Principal Cochin Vallon,
That's
always at the top. That's the cigar, as we've told many,
The only-
is Steve Harvey's cigar of choice. The only Steve Harvey can afford anything. He buys an $11.50 cigar. It's unreal.
The only time that is not in our top 10 or top 5 at
when
we're out.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunately more.
Now the good news
like.
was we had ordered like 25 boxes or something, and the U.S. Postal Service lost it.
Yeah, Darren,
So-
what's up with that? Why are you so hipster? You can't just go.
He's
to
so
UPS.
hipster. He's so hipster. And
He's probably watching.
he is. So so then they go, and he threw another 100 in the mail so that we had those. Well, by the time the 100 got here, the other one showed up. Everything's almost gone.
Okay,
so anyway,
good. Next,
Atabey Delirios.
enough said.
If you've never had an Atabey,
Frank
just
had
find out what good tastes like.
Yep. Which cigar block? It is called the Principal Aviator Cochin Volant. That is his favorite. As far as we know, it's many people's favorite cigar.
It's
Atabey
I'm telling you.
Delirios. Frank smoked his first Atabey last night, and you
Religious
could see
experience.
it. Yeah, you could see that.
It
Oh,
is.
this is different.
It's Foundation, Tabernacle, CT142, Lancero. Spectacular cigar
Yep.
by our friends from Foundation. Nick Melillo is the owner of the company. Nick actually worked with Drew Estates, was the master blender at Drew Estates. He's the creator of the Liga 9, the Dirty Rat, all of the Feral Pig, and all of those. He left Drew Estates. There are other companies out there that try to take credit for the creation of those cigars, but the fact is Nick was the actual blender and created that cigar. Spectacular cigar. The CT142 uses a very rare seed from Havana, grown in Connecticut. Takes 3 years to age that wrapper to get that thing
And
right.
what I noticed with it is I've walked past it so many times. We were talking about this a couple days ago. I've walked past it a number of times because I remembered it and thought of it as, oh, that's a strong cigar. And I usually don't want to hit in that really strong stuff. I smoked it. That is a red velvet cake.
It is.
It is so rich.
When you said that the other day, that is a perfect description. It is red velvet cake. It's got that soft chocolate. Greg Baddock just asked. That is a Tabernacle CT142 Lancero.
Yep.
It is outstanding. We just got more back in this week, and obviously that's why it's.
Just got one this week while I was out because I'm not there at ICC to grab one. Burgundy Geek, why don't you get on in here?
Get on in here. The next one, which is no surprise, probably the best value in the store.
One of.
Even better. I mean, the white label Accomplice is phenomenal, but the KBF limited edition gold from Principal,
Never miss. That is
Toro, it's $10, and it is. Please,
What's that,
anybody,
Gary?
any manufacturer, please bring in a cigar that you've got for $20 and put it up against that cigar.
Yep, Craig Smith, you're exactly right. Everything.
Hey, Gary, how's it
Foundation
going from
is
Nebraska?
Money.
Go
Tom
Big Red.
Osborne's God.
What do you mean he's gone? He died?
God.
Oh,
Tom Osborne.
I thought you said gone.
Damn it.
Did he die?
No. All right, next
Osborne.
one.
Osborne's
Moving along.
God.
Osborne.
Osborne's God.
Aladino, Cameroon, Lonsdale. This is because a couple guys in the back got into a bit of a buying war here, buying each other's cigars away from them. The Aladino Cameroon Lonsdale is a super unique cigar.
Very.
The tobacco itself that they use is a Cameroon and African of origin tobacco, but the JRE family has spent the last 14 years developing and farming and harvesting this tobacco until it was now right.
Well, they wanted to African Cameroon has a very unique flavor. It has a spice that's delivered with a heavy flow of citrus, and it's so unique. Others have tried to grow Cameroon seed in Nicaragua or other regions, and it doesn't taste like African Cameroon. African Cameroon, though, very, very low yields because of the way they grow it. They just basically throw the seeds in the dirt. and
Sean,
hope
I'll
something grows.
put the CT142 Lancero on there. It's been out for so long, it might have deactivated. So I'll put that back up on the site.
So if you want to try something that is demonstrably different, any of the Aladino Cameroons, it is very, very limited. You're not going to be able to walk into your shop down the street and pick them up. In order to get the Cameroon, we had to, as a dealer, send one of our staff members to Honduras to get a tour and indoctrinate in the whole Honduran JRE mix.
Yeah, and that's really cool.
And
And
we
then-
did that, so they made those cigars available to us right out of the gate. But it is very, very unique.
It's an incredible cigar. On the next one, talk about a unique cigar that has created a myth in and of itself, these probably are not on the site as well because it's.
There's only 2
I can
boxes
put them
of-
up, but
yeah, we can
this
put
is
them up.
the-
I mean, somebody, when we tell you about the description of this cigar, if we ask 10, I mean, it's our number 2 cigar this week. If we ask 10 people, what do you get from that cigar? It is
blueberry.
Blueberry.
Hands down, and I thought it turned into this little loop where somebody smoked blueberry and then the rest just go, oh yeah, I taste blueberry. But that time I opened the box up, that last one.
And it
opened
smells like blueberry.
Blueberry.
Yeah.
But it's uninfused. The tobacco is just so unique and so citrusy, and it is a blueberry.
It is. So that's the Byron Epic Poema. It is in my top 5 best favorite cigars I've ever smoked ever. They do make a torpedo version that'll come out later this year. That might be my number 1 favorite cigar that I've ever smoked. And then leading the way is the new and extremely, extremely, extremely rare Patoro Exo Bellicoso. Again, this is not, you don't buy 10 of these for $40 like you can bundles
No,
of shit.
it's an expensive cigar, but I'll tell you what. I personally like the Bellicoso more than I like the Salomon.
I've heard that from a couple of people. I love the Bellicoso shape, the weight of this cigar, and that's one thing to feel. If you feel a cigar, take 2 cigars out of your humidor and feel the weight of the cigars. They're typically, if they're using higher priming tobacco that's got more oil and more depth to that tobacco, that cigar is going to be heavier. If it's really, really light, lower priming, doesn't have a lot going on in the tobacco itself.
Generally less flavor is what
Less
you're gonna
flavor. It's they say with beef, fat is flavor. It's the same thing. When you get to a cigar where you've got really, really light, not a lot of stuff going on, it's just going to be very passive in flavor. This is the cigar of the week, the Patoro Exo Bellicoso.
I've gotta
It
say,
is so rare that Half Wheel had to come to us to buy cigars so that they could do a review.
well, there are only 4 American retailers with them in the shop, right?
right now, I think so, yeah.
So it is a truly rare cigar and really a sensational cigar. I like this segment. I like that. We're talking about cigars. Now let's transition to another segment that is going to be called In the Nudes, because it's Cigar Snob.
Oh.
If you don't read Cigar Snob, you need to.
Okay, stop right there. There is Cigar Aficionado, great magazine. They do a lot of reviews. Those reviews probably cost a lot of money, I assume, based on where some of their stuff ranks.
Yeah, I think you're assuming correct.
But Cigar Snob, for all the guys out there, I would say it is a cigar version of Maxim magazine.
yeah, it's the best cigar publication. And here's
And a lot of times you got to
why.
read it for the articles, but
You can read this one. Bam!
bam, right there.
That, you'll notice if you look over our shoulders here,
Right
you'll
there.
see against our wall
Right
is
there.
our Smoke Together, Stay Together. And we hit print this week where they did a write-up and they published a full spread on our shop. So we want to say thank you to everyone who snapped their photos for this. It's a really, really big deal.
We're now
for
up
us.
to 56 people that are pictures that will be up on the wall.
More are going up to.
We have 26 now. We'll have 56 altogether, and it was just it was Brandon's idea, executed with our boy Busy Bee, and who's an amazing
What's up, Dusty?
photographer. But this is something that we've always talked about here in the shop,
We're
which
gonna
is
get his fists. Their fists are in there. Yeah, check it out. This will be at your B&M if it's. I think that's Magnolia there.
okay.
Out in-
But the key with this is we've always said that if people that have differences would just sit down and smoke a cigar, they'd probably get it all worked out, a la, hey, Russians.
A la Russians.
Well, I was
trying to
like,
be?
a la, like we could sit down with the Russians. I wasn't calling
You gonna go hit the buffet line over there? What are you doing?
No, not today.
Okay. So
She said yes, it's Maggie.
Oh.
How are we doing down here on the
we're doing good.
on the Facebook?
Chime in. Who's in? Let's
Who's in? Where are you at?
give this a share, will you?
Let's do, how about we give away a 10-pack of La Galera sampler?
What do they got to do to win?
I don't know. Come up. I did the hard part. I gave the shit away.
Okay, you're giving a shit away. We're going with a full 10 count box of La Galera samplers. Share this and tag in a friend in the comments. If you're on Facebook, if you're on Instagram, start tagging in friends. I don't know if it works like that, notifies them, but no, let's do it anyways. And then we're just gonna pick somebody who also has the coolest comment.
Yes.
So let's do that. Oh, that sounds like so. Coolest comment.
Well structured.
Tag a friend and share this stream.
Do it.
We got John Watson from England.
Oh, England.
England.
Good day, mate.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That
sounded. I sounded like I was British right there.
yeah, almost.
Almost.
Yeah. Steve Irwin British.
Yeah. Yeah.
So with this, while everybody's doing that, I'm just glad JP isn't in here writing balls on everything.
No, he is clearly out of the country.
Here, I just posted up this morning, and we'll continue throughout the day to post up. These vintage selections are up on the e-commerce website, industrialcigars.co. This is the vintage Butera selection from 2009. This really is touted as the first boutique cigar ever.
Was, yeah, small batch.
And it is sensational. It is about...
The first ones that came out were Connecticut. Then they did this Maduro. Last night, we do a thing here at the shop where me and the boys will say, blind me. And that sends them into the humidor to get a cigar so that we can smoke it and try to guess country of origin and who it is. This cigar, I smoked, Andrew gave me the Corona last night.
Plumed up.
It is ridiculously
It turned
good.
into a buying war last week with Pat and Keisha. They came in, smoked one, and they were kind of boxing each other out. That's up on the website.
So those cigars have been in the box for 11 years.
This is the H. Upmann Reserve Maduro.
Bellicoso.
This is the black label for those of you who have this. I'll tell you,
2005, I
it's
believe.
too bad. These were gone for a bit. Gladly we got them back. Pro tip. Ooh, Burgundy. Coolest comment. Pro tip. Eat tomato before going into ICC, and Pops give you yummy chocolates. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's a good point.
So should we give them the rest of the story real quick?
Uh-huh.
So if you have tomato, anything for dinner, lunch, or whatever, and you come in and smoke a cigar afterwards, or you smoke a cigar afterwards, the acidity of tomato sits on your palate. And I think we had a conversation with them where they had smoked a cigar that was extremely bitter.
Uh-huh.
And it's not a bitter cigar. And when I quizzed on had they recently eaten something with tomato, they had. So I ran in the back, got them a chocolate to cleanse their palate. So if you have something with a lot of acidity, salsas, tomato sauces, pizza, things like that, just take a bite of chocolate before you get started and let it cleanse that palate and wipe it out.
Oh, this is awesome. Yeah, Martin and Sean Ratz are going back at each other. Jim Trader's in the house. Dustin, his boy Jamie, is from England and in LA now. Daniel Morrison is in El Paso. They're both in. So
LA,
what's up?
Good day, mate.
This is Saturday at the shop.
It is Saturday at the shop, and we're at ICC, Industrial Cigar Company, Frisco, Texas, just tiptoeing towards our 3rd anniversary.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
We're getting there, and we'll talk.
Hopefully we can have people in here to celebrate.
Actually, as soon as we get through this, the other and final that is currently on the industrialcigar.co, industrialcigars.
Oh, you put these up on the website.
I put these up on the website so people can purchase them now.
2005.
These are the A Torrents. Those of you who are familiar with the Casa Torrent line, Alejandro Torrent is the creator of this company, and before he had his Casa Torrent line, this was his personal line.
He did this cigar, one retailer, 2005, finished at number 24 in Cigar Aficionado's top 25. Now that cigar is 15 years of age on it. And the beauty of it is the guy that I'm buying all these vintage cigars from are selling them to me at the prices he paid back in the day. So and by all rights, when you have cigars that are 10 and 20, we have a box of H. Upmanns that are 20 years old in there that are Churchills, or I'm sorry, double Corona. And they're all anywhere from $8 to, I think the most expensive is $11 or $12. So
I think that's maybe Oh, I think
maybe that's
$13.
$13. Yeah, but it's spectacular. That's the
This is the Hoya de Nicaragua
Celebration.
This is on there as well. Thank you for
2009. They've been sitting in the box for 11 years.
This is a top 5 cigar of all time.
It's spectacular. So if you want a chance to taste something vintage, if you've been smoking cigars for a long time and say, I haven't seen that cigar forever, there's a reason, because in some cases, like the Butera, they don't exist anymore.
Yep.
But that Casa Torrent is the cigar that was in Cigar Aficionado 15 years ago.
And Tony, you can pick these up. I know you're always smoking those 1942s, 1973s. You can pick these up and we'll send them to you. So just with that, Fabian, what's up? So what I want to talk about here as we flow to the next. Oh, Biz is in always. That's family right there. I want to talk about events. Because we have events that are scheduled, and I want to run through what these dates are and what's happening, and I won't get into too much detail on a couple of them, but announced this week, sold out this week, is the Member Appreciation. September 17th, that's a Thursday. Mark your calendars, because if you don't have tickets, you will not be able to enter the building. Even if you're a member, unfortunately, because of COVID, we can't have everyone in the building for that. So if you don't have a ticket, better luck next year. I don't know.
We have never had an event sell out in 3 minutes. This event will be when we unveil the Atabey Lounge. Nelson Alfonso will be here. We'll try to get him to stay over for the next day so he can spend some time. This is a very, very unique opportunity. Nelson is finding his way out of Spain in order to get here. Nelson is the owner of Atabey and Byron. Will be excited to unveil the lounge to him. And hey, Jeff. And we're really excited about Nelson coming in to do this. And we're also going to theme it.
It is Great Gatsby theme. Rogers, don't forget.
Oh, he was in the mountains.
He's the one guy that I think has been ready for the Gatsby event since the beginning. So, so with that, okay, so it's Gatsby event.
So it seems like we need to do a couple of Gatsby.
That's it. Golf tournament, October 19th.
Yes.
Golf tournament, October 19th. That we're working on the final details with that, but that's going to be at Frisco Lakes.
Frisco Lakes.
It's going to be a blast. Full tournament, 144.
We're going to be fun. 144, 4-man scramble.
I think we should call it the Gunga Galunga Open.
Gunga
Lunga.
Yeah, that's it.
Big hitter to Lama.
Big hitter to Lama. So it's going to have a theme, as you can tell. But more importantly,
should we Caddyshack it? Should we actually
I think we Caddyshack this whole thing.
It's going to be Caddyshacked.
But we
the
are.
trophy could be a gopher.
I like it.
A live gopher. A taxidermied gopher.
Taxidermied gopher. We'll just send McClurkin out to shoot one.
Love it.
He'll do it. But we're excited that we're going to be able to donate the proceeds of this event to the Gary Sinise Foundation. Gary Sinise is our friend Lieutenant Dan from Forrest Gump. But Gary has a foundation that builds houses for veterans that lose legs and whatnot in Afghanistan or Iraq and Iran. Iran, I don't know if they're falling off.
And any of them. Any of them.
Any of the Rans.
Any service personnel who come back disabled, what's really unique is they not only build the house, but give them a completely smart home that is integrated to their own disabilities, and they get that to them mortgage-free.
Mortgage-free.
And we are actually blessed, for those of you who do know him, we're blessed to have Brandon Byers in our life and in our shop. He is a Purple Heart recipient from the Iraq War. He's an amputee.
And he's the hardest working guy at ICC.
And I'll tell you what, that guy gets it when it comes to actually caring about someone's experience.
He does. So Brandon was a recipient of a house from Gary Sinise. And once we heard that, we knew that's the organization we needed to tie to. So we will have corporate sponsors. So if you know corporations that would be willing to get in and get involved and support this, I want to hand this guy a check with a bunch of zeros on it.
Yep, exactly. So that is October 19th. Halloween is following on Halloween this year. On
Katie bar
the event,
the
boom, boom.
doors.
Saturday, October 31st. Let your kids go run in the streets and
Who
they come in
cares?
here.
They're
But
gonna be all jacked up on sugar.
importantly, the theme for this is Haunted Hollywood.
I'm
really excited about
love
this.
it. What are you gonna go as?
I haven't decided yet. What are you going as? Oh, I know what you're going as. Don't tell anybody. I know what you're going as.
Okay.
James
Forget about
Gandolfini.
it. Forget about it.
I just told him.
Son of a bitch.
So that's Saturday. Obviously, that Halloween.
I'm going as a
event-
dead Hollywood guy that smokes cigars.
No, I couldn't. I
Maybe
couldn't
we should
think
add
of a
that
better one
caveat.
there. Then Friendsgiving, November 12th, another members event.
Yeah.
That's November 12th, and then
The
Ugly
theme is
Sweater.
be a member.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugly Sweater is December 12th. We will have some pop-ups in between there, thinking about with Little M Craft House, doing some,
We should have a third anniversary event somewhere in there.
yeah, on September 11th. We'll put something in there.
September 11th.
We'll have a little
That
party.
was our day of opening.
That's it.
Made it easy to remember.
I think that's the whole script. I think that's
Oh,
the show,
did you want
right?
to talk about Blind Man's Draw?
Kind of, but for the people who are following us on Cigar Newbies, they're gonna know that we didn't do what we said we were gonna do.
Maybe
which is post
tell
it.
cigar. Well, we have it done now. Maybe tell our friends with if you're not a member of Cigar Newbies, join Cigar Newbies. Make sure you answer the questions, because if you don't answer the front end questions, you won't be allowed into the group, because then we know you're not serious.
Yep.
And you're in there just to pick on people. We don't allow that.
Yeah, I agree.
So so join Cigar Newbies, and someone say Whiskey Guys join Cigar Newbies, and we're out there to help you and answer your questions. We do a live show Tuesday night at 7:30ish, and we just talk about stuff. But Blind Man's Draw this week, we talked about what's your strength. So what we've done is we've created a Blind Man Draws pack, 5 cigars. It will have a cigar that is about a 1, a cigar that's a 3, a 5, a 7, and a 10.
No
Strength.
bands.
No bands. We'll number them. Don't let if it's a dark cigar, don't let it fool you. That's not necessarily the strong one. But we want you to smoke those cigars and go through them and actually come up with what is the range? What was the cigar that you really enjoyed that you said, man, this hits my palate just right? Because a 5 to me may be a 7 to you, or maybe a 2 to you. So we don't want to guess that, but we want to help you get in a lane. And once you identify that lane, then man, we'll open the door for you to a bunch of other product that's in that same strength.
And so what we're going to do is, if you pick up this pack, every Tuesday we're going to be smoking one by one, so we can all smoke if you want to and guide along. Every week we'll start obviously with the cigar that's numbered number 1 this week, and every Tuesday on that live show on Cigar Newbies we'll make our way through there, and at the end of the show we'll let you know what that cigar is.
Right.
And then towards
that'll
the end,
be fun. That's going to be fun. That's to be able to just smoke a cigar and get these kits to you guys and let you smoke along, and then for us at the end to be able to share with you what that cigar is, and more importantly, we'll let you know kind of where we had it numbered. Mm-hmm. And because keep in mind, what we're saying is a 1, 3, 5, 7, and 10. That may not be how it scatters for you.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, you're exactly
because some
right.
countries of origin, some tobacco from certain countries may impact your palate differently. So I will say I'm smoking this Aladino Reserva. You can see the ash on this thing. The quality construction is freaking amazing for us. This is $6.
that smokes really good. That is in that accomplished.
I am shocked. Now it's like a little 4x46, 4x48, great size. It's in our vintage. It's in the vault, so it's in our vintage room. But thoroughly impressed.
What I like about the vault now is, as you go in with the vintage, you can walk into the vault without going, oh shit, I got to spend $100 in here.
Right.
You can walk in and spend 8 to 15, and then plus. But you can walk in, buy something out of the vault, because that is an experience when you go through. You pick
Right.
it up. You've got something unique.
We now have cigars in the vault from $6 to $280.
So backing up
stick.
for just a second, it is. It will be on the site as soon as this show's over. I'll post it up for Blind Man's Draw. I'll post that, and then we'll rock and roll. They should be here.
Doug Heisler,
we might
this,
need to.
this cigar's for
DM
you. Well, Doug's here, so I was telling Doug he loves Aladino. He buys the shit out of them.
Yeah, he does.
But this cigar is really
I think
good.
he's gonna like that too.
I do too.
So as we get those, Greg, I know it might take a few days to get up to you. If we need to push our kind of smoke together, we'll do that and push it to a later date this week, and then hop.
We
on
could,
there.
maybe the following Tuesday, and maybe we do how to spot fake Cubans on next newbies, because we had some people ask about that.
I like that.
If you guys go back into the newbies page and watch our show from Tuesday, we did a whole show on accessories, and we talked a lot about humidification and humidors, and showed all different types. I brought some antique stuff out, and it was a fun show.
Adrian, who should win the La Galera box?
I just lost the ash.
So Martin says, Brandon, if I get the box, Sean Ratz will give you a lap dance.
All right, that does not win. So the comment that came through was, if I give somebody a box this La Galera, then Sean Ratz is going to give me a lap dance. Not going to work. Not going.
Because you can't unsee that. You just can't unsee it. But man, we appreciate all your guys' comments.
Yeah.
My lovely wife is actually appears to be up. That's a good sign.
Come on.
Jim Trader is somewhere in Russia right now. He's a spy. He
He
says
is.
he's like an accountant. No way.
No, I saw how comfortable that guy is with tattoos on his head.
Yeah.
He's got some skeletons in the
Yeah.
closet.
Yeah.
Literally. All right, with that. Okay. So, should we give it to Martin? I mean, I don't want a lap dance though.
Maybe give it to him if he promises not to give you a lap dance.
Okay, real quick, Jeffrey Axelrod. I have a friend who only smokes acids. He thinks they're the best cigar ever and won't try anything else. Any words of wisdom to expand his horizon?
Blind man.
You know, Blind Man's Draw is great.
Uh-huh.
Get him something else in his hand and see if he'll smoke it. Look, if he doesn't
Take the
wanna smoke
label off.
something,
Tell him it's a new acid.
get him a Tatiscan. This is
Yeah.
what I would do. Get a Tatiscan, take the label off, give it to him, say it's a new acid, because when he puts that, it's only flavored from the label to the cap, so he'll get sweetness on his lips, but the way you'll dupe him is the rest of the cigar is uninfused. So when he smokes it and says, oh, I like this, boom, he's open
Yep.
to the rest of the world.
Yep.
If he doesn't want to smoke anything else,
You
to each
know,
their own.
I think there's also something to be said that, you know, not everybody needs to be a friend.
And with that,
I mean,
words of
you can
wisdom.
pick your nose and you can pick your friends.
Oh, and that's right. I'll tell you what. Principal, he's in here. Get him on Angelique. Available in August. Principal Cigars Angelique is coming in. These are going to be
What the hell is that?
6-pack tins of lightly infused cigars.
Okay.
I believe they're in the Morava size. Please let me know if that's correct or incorrect there.
When is that? August?
Available August, but these are cigars that are beautiful. It's in this
I
pink
would
tin, but
you know how much we love Darren.
uh-huh.
I mean, I would say borderline. Wish his last name was Frakes, right? I mean, we're there. Mm-hmm. If he doesn't get us some house sticks, he's out of the family. It's that simple. And I'm only saying that because he's got guns, he's got guns, he's got guns, he's got guns, and they're all pointed at us right now.
Yeah.
So, Darren, please save our life.
Please save our life. Get some house sticks in, and
Get
That's
the
good.
get the old 72-year-old dude that there's only one guy that's allowed to roll our cigar. He's 72 years old, and he's the last one they're letting in the factory. I think you put him in a bubble. I'll pay for the bubble.
Yeah.
Or send the tobacco to his house and let him roll it at his house.
Yep.
I don't give a shit. Well, think about us. It's not always just about them.
Darren said it's in the works.
in the works.
Yeah. Checks in the mail.
I'll be damned. We got guns, pew pew, in the works. I mean, people are sending it in. Do we have a better winner than Martin?
How can you have a better winner than Martin?
Well, I mean, Burgundy Geeks have commented about the tomatoes. I didn't know that.
That was pretty solid.
That's actually good. Burgundy Geek, you win. Thank you, because you saved me a lap dance from
We
Sean
could
Ratz.
do Doug, because Doug looked like Shrek yesterday. He got a little surgery and his whole forehead swelled up. He looked just like Shrek.
That's not a nice thing to say.
But I'm just saying, he looked just like Shrek.
So,
If some green
Burgundy
paint fell
Geek,
on him.
Maggie, you won the box of
Love you, Doug.
Lagaleras. That's awesome. Otherwise, go to industrialcigars.co. We're still delivering within 20 miles every day. We'll ship them to you. New cigars on there, including vintage, and the Blind Man Draw is going in there. Other than that,
I need more coffee.
I need more coffee. You
And
need to join.
you need to
Cigar
smoke
Newbies.
this cigar.
And I need to smoke that, and we need to get to work. So we love you. We appreciate the hell out of you. That was your time to.
I'm not gonna do assault and battery unless I assault you with batteries.
That's exactly.
I'm
what
not
it
going to assault you so that there's witnesses. I'm going to do it when nobody can see it.
is. With a phone book, just
Yeah.
like what you did when we were kids.
That's it.
All right. Well,
Hey, you bounce back.
yeah. Insert sign off line here.